Hello everyone, my name is Aiden and welcome to my speed paint. Today I'm drawing a picture that is based on the 1980s and Citypop. Specifically it's based on 1980s anime. And as you can see to the left, I have reference pictures from both Natsuko the Valley of the Wind and Fight Xer 1, as well as some 80s Japanese fashion styles. This picture was inspired by the song Plastic Love by Mariya Takeuchi. I'm gonna be butchering that. Yeah, if you haven't heard, it's a really good song. It's playing in the background right now, which is gonna get this video super demonetized, but that's alright. So right now we're in this sketch phase, and this picture was kind of like, I don't know, there wasn't any real like intense thought put into it. Like, it was more of a relaxed video, more of a relaxed drawing. I had a little bit of problems with the facial proportions. When I draw anime style kind of things, I don't really know what to do with the head. I always think in my head, I gotta make it really long, which you really don't need to. It's just make it proportionate. Don't try to do anything super crazy with the head and other facial proportions. Now we're getting into the inking, and I found this new pen, or brush rather, and it is the Kyle C. Webster Manga pen. I can't remember which one. All my pens are in the description, however, of pretty much every video, as well as, for some of these videos, a link to buy my art. So yeah, right now we're just inking things and making sure that everything looks really nice. And I usually use the ballpoint pen, but I decided to use the Manga pen this time because it was anime, and I ended up really liking it. So you should experiment with your brushes and see which ones you like the most. I used some opaque lines for some of this because I wanted to get some of that shading in already without having to actually do shading. Basically, you'll make your inking lines a little bit opaque, and you'll be able to shade underneath that without, you know, having to like put an overlay. You just put the color down and it's shaded. We're getting into the coloring, and the skin was kind of a challenge. I color sampled from the Fight Xer 1 image, and I don't know, it's really orange. It doesn't really look that good. Whereas normally I just pick whichever colors I wanted to I wanted to make it look more like it was from that era. I ended up not doing that. There's a couple things in here that I wanted to do that I ended up not doing. Like, for example, I wanted to make it look like it was actually in an anime, but I ended up just not doing that. So now I'm changing the actual skin color and making it a little bit lighter, instead of being that weird orangey color. I don't know why that was the case, because it doesn't look orange when you look at the actual image, but that might just be the way it works with the background. Right now I'm shading, and originally I went with a purple overlay, and I decided I'm going to make it more faithful to how it was shaded back in the day. Basically, I just went in with some clipping masks and took the color underneath, made it a little bit darker, and started shading. I tried to avoid blending too much, but unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, I just really like blending, and so yeah, it's just kind of here and there, not too much blending or blurring. If you notice that my voice sounds a little bit different or mic quality is different, it's because I got a new microphone. Rather, I got new headphones, and I was using my headphones to record all the audio for my previous videos. So yeah, this is actually a second recording because, well, you just couldn't hear me in the other recording, so, like, even when I turned the sound up to 400%. So yeah. I decided to not do shines in this picture. I just don't like shines that much. I'm all about making everything dark and shady. But I don't really like how anime does shines. I don't know, I don't like shines. I know I keep saying that, like, especially in modern anime. Hey guys, here to just let you know, ignore what I just said. I don't know, I couldn't find any references for what I'm talking about, so I'm pretty sure it's just all in my head. So yeah, whatever I just was talking about modern anime and shines, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, so just ignore that. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I accidentally moved my manga brushes, the manga brush pack by Kyle T. Webster. I accidentally moved that. I don't know where it went, but for whatever reason I also downloaded it twice, so I didn't lose it, so that's good. So yeah, I started to blend here, even though they didn't really blend that much in the 80s with their anime. I decided to add at least a little bit of blending, you know, just to spice things up and to give it my own personal touch. Also, it was hard to shade in gray. At first I thought it had something to do with the clipping mask, but it turns out I didn't actually color in the white. It was all the background, so I had to go in with a new layer and just put in gray. We're just about done here with the shading. I guess I should talk about how I do the shading as well, like the actual colors. What you want to do is you want to color pick the color that you're going to be shading over, and then you're going to desaturate it, and in some cases change the hue a little bit. That just gives it a little bit of a more three-dimensional effect, I guess. So I want to add these little hearts to, I guess, kind of add a little bit of a pop. Basically, I just finally found the symmetry tool and made the gradients and just copy pasted the hearts and moved them around and stuff. I found out that the color, or not the color picker, the symmetry tool, that was under brushes. It's a little butterfly icon. Yeah, I'm blind. I didn't know what I wanted to do with the background, so I just kind of tested out a bunch of different things before I decided to do these little squares. Once again, there was a problem with the white of the background, so a little bit of the shirt is colored in. It's not too bad. Sorry, I don't know what my voice is doing. But yeah, here's the final product. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, see you later. Bye.